Hello there, good afternoon or morning or evening. My name's Tom. I do the curriculum design at York, and I'm coming at you today from my kitchen, our UK base of operations, to give a short introduction to the Doodletown course, which is being launched in January 2018 to replace Super Tots. So goodbye Sammy Kitten and hello Doodle Bunny. I just wanted to quickly apologise before we kick off with this video for the overall production quality. I'm not very good at video editing, and I also have a lifetime phobia of cameras and appearing on film, especially at events or in kind of public film. I tend to flinch away whenever a camera comes out. I've also taken a few steps to make sure that this video is only used for internal training purposes and not displayed on the TVs in all the branches. Worn an unironed shirt and tried to grow a beard to really make it seem unappealing to parents. Anyway, let's crack on and learn about Doodletown.
Hello! Hello, Meg! Hello, Gus! Hello, Kit! Come play with us! Hello! Doodle Bunny, come play too!
So Doodletown is a brand new 4-level pre-primary course. And by brand new, I mean it came out just this summer, and we're going to be one of the first schools in the whole of Asia to actually use this curriculum for the first time, which is terrifying and exciting. The foundation of Doodletown is in early literacy, which obviously connects really well to Story Central. Though at the same time, you may be thinking, how on earth can I do literacy work with a bunch of dribbling 5-year-old children? And this is kind of where the doodling comes into play. Starting from the most basic form of literacy, which could be having children make or recognize fingerprints on the page, right through to drawing, circling, doodling, tracing letters, tracing words, and writing words. The end game of Doodletown, beneath all of the other kind of fluff, is to get students reading and writing.
Let's have some fun! Take a crayon and we'll doodle with you. Take a crayon and we'll doodle with you.
So, doodling. Doodling was initially a really hard concept to get behind. I've always been extremely cynical whenever it comes to ESL book sales people coming into our office and presenting the latest, greatest, newest way of learning English that's going to revolutionize teaching. And this kind of happened with Doodletown. We had initially the same kind of thing when their trainers came in, and you may see this in some of the marketing material that's still out there, that some of the arguments for why doodling is good were quite shallow and didn't really hold that much weight with us, certainly when it comes to actual genuine learning. An example of this might be, I guess, the overall argument that, hey, the Queen of England doodles and George Clooney doodles and Leonardo da Vinci doodled, therefore doodling is good. We kind of needed a little bit more than this. It's a pretty flimsy reason to introduce a whole course about doodling. Further selling points included, I guess, what I can only liken to a quiz from Cosmo, which, let's have a look here. People's doodles are analysed and then classified into these broad, sort of presumptuous categories to sum up what kind of personality defects you exhibit by daring to hold a pencil and write something on a piece of paper. And finally, I guess the worst of all is that doodling, in some scenarios, really brings back memories for me of observing kindergarten classes where the teacher goes in, sings their hello song, plays an activity or a game for 10 minutes, and then the rest of the lesson is just spent with the kids having some crayons and some pieces of paper and just doodling and freestyling some pictures and just drawing while the teacher kind of goes around and asks, like, oh, what colour is this pen? And generally the kids really don't come out of there learning anything. All in all, kind of lazy teaching or an excuse for, I don't have to plan anything for 30 minutes. So these were the bad experiences that I've had when it comes to the term doodling. Now, obviously you know that we did end up getting behind the whole doodling idea. So what was it that actually changed our minds? I'd like you to just pause this tape now and have a think. I've just kind of listed the obvious whining disadvantages that whiling away steamy summer days, just doodling with your kids could potentially have. What are the actual positives that doodling could actually bring to your lesson? Think of it from the child's point of view, the teacher's point of view, and also the long and short term value that doodling might have. Pause this tape, have some ideas, and then we'll come back.